Now, for a listening pleasure, we have top hits Radha Kunda. This is Sunday Satsang, January 12th, 2025, Radha Kunda, questions and answers. Is there any question? Jaya question?
Seems no.
No. Where's the sun?
Oh.
I don't have the answer for that. Everyone's asking the same question. It's funny, some people are experiencing cold and some people are experiencing heat. There's a place called America and there's a state called California, and the west coast of California around LA, Los Angeles, Malibu and Palisades and Laurel Canyon, all those places, forest fire. And that's where all rich people, movie stars live. All their houses are burned down to the ground. Something like 10,000 square acres of forest are burned up, and there's tremendous fire going on there. So we're freezing, we want some heat. And they want some cold rain without the fire. So that's, of course, the result. Suffering is a result of sinful activities. So certainly all these people have done a good deal of sins in their life. Nothing happens by chance. In the year 2000, there was an international book fair in Calcutta. They have it every year in January, right around this time actually. We got 10 days or 2 weeks. Every big publisher from all around the world comes there with English books, and just to have a stall there. So BBT India had a stall there with all kinds of Hindi books, Bengali books, Gujarati books, Marathi, all kinds of hundreds and thousands of books, English. There was a fire that year, and everything burned up. There's 500 different publishers, yoga groups, Osho, and others, yoga groups, all kinds of groups. And out of 500 or 1,000 different groups, 950, everybody burned up. But BBT stall didn't catch fire. And on all sides, the fire was burned up. And it was in all the Indian newspapers. These 50, but ISKCON, they were very small publishers. ISKCON's very popular and famous in India. So it's on the front page of all the newspapers. Book fair, everything burns except ISKCON. So ISKCON cut out all those newspaper articles, put them on the bulletin boards of all the temples. So I saw it in Delhi. I was amazed. But we've seen in America, there's a fire, because I live in the country, be a forest fire, 20 houses, the fire burns up 10 houses, skips to number 11th house, and goes to 12,000, burns up. You go the next day, 10 houses to the right are burned up, 1 or 2 houses, no burn, and the rest house burned. That's by chance. Agni is a person. Agni Dev, the god of fire. So only a person can make a choice. The fire doesn't have any particular discrimination. Vivek, fire burns anything it can eat up. It's eating up, you have 10 houses, and it's easier to go, well, it's easier to keep walking straight and you have another house. He said, oh, I feel like jumping. He jumped over the house and ate up the next house. Why? What's the answer?
Karma.
Some mercy of Krishna. So this is the thing. Some people are suffering, some people are not suffering. Everything is due to our karma. Except when you're a devotee, then one considers that everything's happening by Krishna's mercy. It's all Krishna's mercy. If it's good, I'm grateful and thankful to God. If it's bad, I'm also thankful and grateful. If it's good, I understand how it's good, and I thank him. If it's bad, I don't understand why I'm suffering, but I'm so grateful that I know that this suffering will bring me closer to Krishna. So in pleasure and pain, devotees equal. The equipoise consciousness is described in Gita. And happiness is stress, and loss or gain, gold or pebbles, it's all the same. We don't know what happens, we keep reading Bhagavatam and Gita, we keep chanting Hari Krishna, we keep serving Krishna Vaishnava. That's all we know, that's all we do. Everything else doesn't really touch us. It touches our body, but doesn't touch our heart or mind. This is devotee. Most people if you have a boat, you want to throw an anchor out so it doesn't blow away. So you throw an anchor out and it goes down. It goes down to the bottom of the ocean or river or whatever. And it hits there and it's heavy and it hooks into the earth or the bottom of the ocean. And your boat doesn't wander away in the wind. Where is our anchor? We don't throw anchor down, we throw anchor up. We throw our anchors in the spiritual world. We tie our hearts around the lotus feet of Krishna. Our anchor is there. So anytime we're starting to sink, we pull on the rope. And then Krishna's feet lift us up. But we have a rope tied around his feet. So Krishna, guys, pull my foot down. Hey, Krishna, help. Then Krishna, root. Pulls like a yo-yo, you know. Yo-yo. Yo-yo, little wet thing. So we're yo-yos in the hands of Krishna. All right, yo-yo, wooden spool, but the string around it goes. Sometimes you're up. Sometimes you're down, but you never let go of the wooden spool. You're tied up to that wooden spool. The wooden spool in this analogy is Krishna's feet. Your heart is tied around Krishna's feet. Krishna's foot's going like this. Down you go. Like that's what I always say, especially living in Vrindavan, when I don't know what's going on, I put my hands up and say, hey Krishna, hey Bhagavan, what's this Leela now? What is this Leela now? Hold on, you're taking it for a ride. It's okay. No problem. Question?
In that question.
No, Babaji, you have a question or you want it?
I just have one question to this mantra Kavacha, where we put these 12 names. These are names of Krishna, there are even Aishwarya related names like Gonana. So I was thinking in Manchuri Bhav, what is the mood of putting this mantra Kavacha, this tilak?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice question, thank you. Question is that as Vaishnavas, we mark our bodies as temples of Krishna. When we put on the names of Krishna on our body, actually the tilak mantras and the tilak names that we're putting on our body come from the Puranas. They're mentioned also in Hari Bhakti Vilas, quoting the Puranas. They're actually all names of Vishnu. Vishnu has 24 primary forms, and depending on, like sometimes he has a conch shell on his lower right hand, sometimes he has a conch shell on his upper left hand. The positioning of the four distinguishing symbols of Vishnu determines what his name is. So Govinda's name for Vishnu has a conch shell in one hand and a club in another different hand. And Narayan and Rishikesh and Kesha, these are all names for Vishnu. So the question is asked, these are all Vishnu now, although Govinda also means Krishna, but in this case all the names we're putting on our body are Vishnu names. So the question is appropriately asked, if someone is practicing Rag Marg Raghunath Bhakti and trying to become Radharani's Dasi or Mandri. What is the relevance, or how do we look at these names? And of course, there's different answers to this question, which are all subjective answers given by the acharyas and the Gaudiya acharyas, contemporary acharyas. I haven't read any particular description of these names from our Mahajan gurus, our founding acharya, Six Goswamis. I haven't read any description. But in contemporary acharyas, I've read descriptions. First of all, they don't say Om Keshavaya Namah. They say Shri Keshavaya Namah. So Shri, every mantra we put on our body, we put Kesha mantra on our forehead, put Govinda on our neck, Govinda on our neck, and Narayan on our belly. So they say Shri Govinda, Shri Narayan. So they say the names of Vishnu, but they say Shri first. They don't say Om, they say Shri Keshavaya Namah. So Keshava is Krishna and Shri is Radharani. So we don't put Narayan mantra, we put Yuga mantra. Because we're Yuga, Radha Krishna Yuga Upasana. We're not worshiping Krishna, we're not worshiping Narayan, we're not worshiping Ram, we're not worshiping only Radharani, we're worshiping Radha and Krishna. So Yuga Upasana. So when everybody keep the same mantras and you just say Radharani, that's always good. Shri Keshavaya Shri. That's one answer. That keeps you on the board, keeps you on the line of Manjari Bhav and connected to Radharani. And the other answer is, acharyas have explained all the names as relating to Radha and Krishna. So Govinda, go means senses. We say Anarayana, Govinda, Govindayama is like the neck, you know. This Vishuddha chakra. Vishuddha chakra is Vishuddha chakra. Throat chakra. Vishuddha chakra. Madhavaya is the heart chakra. What's the Anahata? Anahata chakra, Vishuddha chakra. Agya chakra and Sastra chakra. So Sastra. So when we do Govinda, we think Go means the senses of the gopis, and Vindate means it delights. One who delights and excites. He delights and excites and delights the indriya, the senses of the gopis. We can even say, oh, who cares? Just say Govinda. Govinda. And Narayan, what is Dara? What is it, Dara? Dara means the human being. Aya means one who sleeps on. Nara means water. Nara also means water. Aya means one who rests on water. Because Narayan sleeps on the Garbhadakshay, Shiradakshay, ocean of Kir, ocean of milk, ocean of salt, ocean Karna Smuj, ocean of cause. So Narayan means Krishna who rests on the rasa of Radharani's love. Nara means water means ras, means taste. And then that's the valley. Madhavaya is the name of Vishnu with the 4 symbols in different hands. These 24 forms of Vishnu are described in the 2nd canto of Bhagavatam, I think so. 2nd or 3rd canto, with all the different weapons. So when we say Madhav, we say Dava means one who runs, means run, Dava, D-H-A-V-A. Ma means Madhuri or Radharani. Krishna runs to Radharani. And Madhava means the husband of the goddess of fortune. So Madhava is on our heart. Madhava is on our heart. So we think that Radharani is in my heart and Krishna is running to her. You put Madhava here. Oh, okay, Madhavaya. Adava, D-H-A-V means to run. So he's running to Ma means Madhuri. Madhuri Radharani. He's writing to Sri Radharani, who's resting my heart. Vaishnavas have Govinda Vishram, but Gaudiyas have Radharani Vishram. Vaishnavas Govinda is resting in their heart. There's another Tam Das Bhajan, Govinda Vishram. You know that song? How does it go? Hari Vaishnava Thakur.
Evaro karuna karo Vaishnava gosare Patita pavana Kine grihona Gangara parasa Pasake baba Darsane pavitra karo
Digan.
Govinda Vishrama, Govinda
Kohena Mara Vaishnava Pran.
Who's Govinda Vishram?
Govinda Kohena Mara Vaishnava.
First line. This Govinda Tomara
Hey,
Hridaye
brother, she says, help her out. Go, here, take this. You cut herself or what?
Oh, she feels dizzy.
Yeah, I saw she fainted. Get some hot water.
Can you lay down with that one?
Yeah, lie down. So that's how it goes.
Tomara Hridaye Sada
Govinda
Govinda
Vishrama.
Vishram.
Somewhere,
Hridaye.
so in your heart, Govinda is resting in your heart. So, she should salt of the water also.
Sober.
So that's how Raghunath Bhaktas, they interpret the name like that. Got all of it? You had an article with all this written down or something?
You wrote an article with this. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I write.
You wrote article Rasika names of Tilak.
Okay,
Very beautiful.
forward it to her.
Sure, I'm going to do.
It's very fun.
I love it.
Nice question.
Krishna's forgetfulness, huh? It's so you can experience it all new again.
Yeah, I'm sure what I just said is not what I wrote in the article.
See, that's new, right?
That's what I agree with you. Because I just think what I came up with this probably what I heard from my guru.
I'm sure it's close.
Because, Sanskrit is unlimited and realization of Krishna is unlimited. So your perception of Krishna is always evolving and always new. That's the beauty of it. Okay, I did from that question here.
Is the part of yaga also Gurudev giving deity to disciple to worship? Is it part of yaga that Gurudev gives deity to the disciple?
The question is asked from the internet on the pancha samskaras that are done at the time of Diksha. The Guru performs these purificatory rites with the disciple. The question asked is the worship is Archa Murti Puja, or what we commonly call deity worship, Archa Murti Puja, Vigraha Puja. Is this part of the Yagya Samskara? No, it's not. The Yagya Samskara is a samskara that's performed at a particular time and place, in particular circumstance. But it is a fact that when we see it, it's described in the Bhakti Sandarbha, the necessity when one takes Diksha to do deity puja, to worship a Murti. Because to worship Murti, you need Gopal mantra in order to offer bhoga. So if you have a Murti, you're supposed to offer your bhoga and some water every day, at least do that, because that's what Vaishnavas do. They offer their food to their Thakurji. So then to offer food, you need to go into the Gopal mantra. That's why it's generally told that one shouldn't worship Murtis unless they have Diksha from a Guru. So Hari Bhakti says many verses about the need to worship a deity after receiving Diksha. And the Bhakti Sandarbha also says the same thing. So that deity can, for some Vaishnavas, they don't have, Manasi Murti is also a deity. But generally, even those that do Manasi Seva and worship a deity or Murti in the mind, they also have a Gaurang Shila or some Gaurnitai or Jagannath. So that Murti should offer at least all your bhoga and your water, a cup of water should be offered every day with Tulsi. That comes under the category of puja. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. We're 22, 4:30. There you go in there. We're 22, 4:30. Great weather. This is 422 in this Bhakti Sandarbha Part 2. He describes about, this is Anuchedi number 283, which talks about Seva and also Diksha. He says, he's quoting from, what is he quoting from? According to Pancharatra literature and the Srimad Bhagavatam, they don't knock off the place here. It says, after receiving Diksha mantras, one should certainly perform Archan, which means worship, deity worship, Archan, after receiving Diksha. So when we talk about Yaga, YAGA, it's a samskara, and it's not the same as doing worship of Murti after taking Diksha. That's the answer to the question. But it says here, after taking Diksha, if one doesn't perform Archan, they go to hell. Why? Vishnu Dharmottara Purana. I think most of everyone does offers the water and food to the Thakurji. So that counts, that's minimal. So you get in under the wire, But bathing and dressing and arti is also nice. But some people are more liberated type. They want to be bound by rituals and rules. Okay. Main thing is should be expressed devotion towards the Murti. That's it. Because the Murti is Krishna and helps you develop the personal concept and develops your relationship with Krishna. If you don't have Diksha, you shouldn't, like some people ask me, should I get deities? I say, do you have Diksha? I say, I don't get them. They say, well, everybody has them. I don't know, everybody go to hell. I said, Krishna doesn't, you're doing worship, but Krishna's not accepting it. Because the whole idea of doing worship, where do you get the idea to do worship? From the scriptures. They talk about worship in Pancharatra literature. How do you know to go 4 times around the feet, 3 times around the waist, and 2 times around the head, 7 times around the body? How do you know to offer incense and give pancha give them? How do you know to offer conchal water? That comes from Shastra. The same Shastra say you shouldn't do puja unless you have Diksha. So you want mercies, you want to do puja, which comes from Shastra, but you don't want to follow Shastras which say, if you don't have Diksha from Guru, you have no right to do deity puja. So I made a lot of enemies. Some people say, oh, I heard my friends have deity, should I get deity? I said, no. Get a picture. Just have a picture. I'll bring your mind. No, but so-and-so had that. So let so-and-so go to hell, man. It's not what the Shastras say. Shastras say human beings should take Diksha. You don't take Diksha, you have Pasha Yoni Janam. You don't take Diksha from a Guru, you take birth in a womb of an animal. So, where are you going? Well. Either you follow Shastra or you don't. 1623. Yashastra vidyam uchrincha vartate kamakarata nasatsina vavnati nasukam na brahmgatim. Krishna is telling Arjuna, if you don't follow Shastra, you go to hell. So I was saying the same thing. No happiness, no perfection, no paramgati. Without the Satyanarayan's commentary, without Diksha, one is not eligible, has no adhikar or right to do worship of deities. That puts a flat tire in a lot of Gopal worshippers. There's like 50 billion Gopal worshippers in India have no Diksha Guru. It'll be hard to convince them to put Gopal and Visarja and put it in Yamuna. Anyway, let them do what they do. Just Gopal will adjust. There's a commentary by Satyanarayan. That's Babaji Maharaj. Many people engage in deity worship and mantra meditation without accepting a guru. They even argue against the need to accept a guru. This is the outcome of the do-it-yourself mentality, which is prevalent in modern society. You just look up YouTube, how to fix a broken sink, how to fix a broken wife. You get some blue tack and some super glue. And put it across her forehead, because she's cracked, Put her head back together. Hold her for 10 seconds. And she was good to do. So you have YouTube, you can look at how to make peanut gajak. You can look at anything. So how to mantras for meditation. You can take Diksha from a robot, AI robot. Why not? Such an attitude is self-contradictory. On one hand, they engage in bhakti practices like deity worship, mantra meditation, which are described in Shastra. On the other hand, they argue against the same Shastra, which said that you can't practice bhakti and can't practice lens of bhakti till after taking Diksha. So these type of people, do-it-yourselfers, they want the benefit derived, described in the Shastra, but they don't want to follow the prescribed procedure of the very same Shastra. This is called Arda Kukuti Naya. What does that mean?
They want only head of.
Arda means half, Arda Chandra. Half a hen philosophy, half a chicken philosophy. Kukud. Kukud means chicken. Rooster. What does that mean? Half Arda. This is the logic. I want the egg from the back end, but I don't want to put anything in the front end. In the mouth, I won't feed it. So he said, you want the results of the Shastra, but the Shastra says you should take a guru, otherwise you go an animal. I want to worship deities. The Shastra says you shouldn't worship deities, so you got to take some mantra. So you're double blind. Catch 22. Anyway, enough said. Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe. Or Kuch. Any next question?
What is the difference between Guru Kripa and Guru Ashirvad?
Tricky word there. What's the difference between Guru Kripa and Guru Ashirvad? Wow. Well, one is, Ashirvad means blessing, and Kripa means mercy. That's the difference. Let's think about this. Oh, let me see. I wonder if there's in the glossary. I don't think it's there. There's a dictionary in the back of the book. Part 2 has a dictionary. Ashirvad is a Hindi word, first of all, and Kripa is a Sanskrit word. Basically, Kripa is working 24 hours a day. If one is taking a guru and is initiated and practicing bhakti, then that person is living and breathing by the mercy of Guru Kripa and Krishna Kripa. So the combination of Vaishnava Kripa, Guru Kripa, and Krishna Kripa are what's sustaining, maintaining, and propelling, and innovating, and maintaining, and elevating, and moving a devotee on the path of bhakti bhajan. Take away the Kripa, then it's like taking away air and you're dead. That's basically, Kripa is always working 24/7. And Ashirvad is something you collect time to time. Ashirvad means blessings that have to receive at a particular moment at a particular time. Like you go and meet a sadhu, and you say, and you're a devotee, so you're already getting Kripa all the time from your Guru, Vaishnavas, and Krishna. But you also, one of the devotional lens is sadhu sangha, so you go to meet a sadhu, and what do you say? Can you give me your Ashirvad? Can you give me your blessing? Blessings, it's like you have a monthly income, you're working at a job, you're getting a monthly income. Will you refuse if somebody offers you another $10? So the monthly income is equivalent to the daily ingress of mercy coming from 3 directions. Mercy coming down, from up down, from Bhagavan, coming from down up, from Vaishnavas, and coming from horizontally from Guru. Comes from down up from Vaishnavas, comes horizontally from Guru, comes from up down from Krishna. That's mercy. So we're surrounded by living in mercy. We're of mercy, for mercy, and by mercy. But Ashirvad is occasional donation. So we go to visit someone. For example, I went to visit a sadhu. I said, please bless me. He said, where do you live? I said, please, can you bless me? Can you pray to Radharani to bless me? I said to him, can you pray to Radharani that she'll bless me with praying? He said, okay. Where do you live? And I live in Radha Kunda. How long you lived there? 35 years. He said, get out of here. He said, you're already blessed, get out of here. So I didn't get anything there. He was a little angry. Because Raghunath Das had the same experience. You know that? It's in the commentary of Lakuswandra.
Maybe I know, but I forgot.
Raghunath Das was fasting once, towards the end of Lakuswandra. He said, what's the use of the commentary of Anandadas Babaji? He said, what's the use of all my bhajan, all my asteri living in Radha Kunda? I should enter a fire, I should be eaten by tigers, go around looks like a mouth of a tiger, or whatever, the whole thing he goes through. He wanted to give up his life. He said, I'm not getting any mercy from Radharani. So then Radharani appeared to Raghunath Das one day. He said, what are you talking about?
Yes.
This is in the commentary of Ananta. Radharani appeared to Raghunath Das and said, what are you talking about? You're not getting my mercy. I let you live in my place. I let you do bhajan, and you're bathing in my kunda every day. I empower you to have all these darshans of my lila and let you do all these personal sevas to me. Get all these spurtis and darshans of me. What's with you, man? He said, oh, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. So that's kind of what happened to me with the sadhu. I asked for blessing. He said, you're already being blessed. So Ashirwad is something you get occasionally. So when you go to meet a sadhu, nice thing to ask when you meet a sadhu, oh Maharaj, oh Babaji Maharaj, oh Guru Maharaj, oh Vaishnava, Thakur, oh whoever you are, Baba, whoever. Can you please think about me for a minute and give me some advice to improve my bhakti? Tell the person will maybe close their eyes and think and get some inspiration from Krishna and then say something. That's a great treasure to get from some sadhu. Can you think about me? What do you think about me? Not much. Well, or you just ask point blank, can you bless me? Okay. That's it. That's my understanding of the difference between Kripa and Ashirwad. Maya. Taivi Gunamai, Mama Maya Dharadya, Mama Vradide, Maya Vedam Dharadide. Surrender. You're Diksha of Diksha now. Get going. Get out of the mud. Or coach. Internet questions. What's going on over here? You're shivering or what's going on? I don't hear anything from you. I thought you died or something.
I was out in Europe.
Oh, you're out. Oh, it's nothing. I felt I didn't know you had gone. I just felt I didn't feel your vibe. Because we're kind of close, Because the aura of a human being goes out 10 feet, 10 feet or so. So we're not much far away, Maybe these auras go further. I just felt you were out of the station. You were okay. I just felt it. I don't think she's there. Is she there?
Can we see?
It's not. Okay, welcome back. Question? Okay, let's go.
Radha Gurudev, in the commentary of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu,
Oh, right.
Yashaswini,
In the
commentary of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, 1.1.11, says that at the stage of Baba, Sthayi Bhavas and Vyabhichari Bhavas may be expressed in relation to Guru. Could you say something more about that?
I had to see the book. Didn't get the book, it's in my shelf. There's a question from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And it's about the Bhava Bhakti chapter, I guess. Chapter 3, part 1. and it's talking about the Sthai Bhava and the 5 aspects of Bhava can be expressed in relation to Guru. And I give some comment on that. So we're going to get the book now and look up that verse and understand. That's commentary, I think I'd like to see a Sanskrit commentary, because the translation of many books in English isn't very accurate. But we can see the verse maybe referred to here, and we can see it. Look at that verse. 1:3 something.
She's in 1:11, Guruji.
1:11?
Yes. In commentary of that verse.
Okay. Sure, 1:11?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
in commentary of this.
Whose commentary? The Shiva Goswami or Vishnu Chakravarti commentary? Huh? You had a question there. What did you read? I don't know.
No, it just says commentary of Bhaktira Samrita Sindhu.
Oh. The commentary is 12 pages long. I mean, come on, give me a break. There's 12-page commentary. Where, what page? I mean, ask them what page. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Is it online? I mean,
Yes, she's online.
I'm supposed to answer a question like, I'd like to see what we're referring to. Because I can't connect with it. Like, I mean, it's a long commentary. It's like, you know, they have to tell them to send exactly what page.
Commentary of Krishnanushalanam says.
What page? He has the same book. The book's in English. We're both reading English. The Vishnu's commentary is the Jiva Goswami's commentary. It's 15-page commentary, Jack. You know, come on. Give me a break. You had to be a little merciful to answer the guy, you know. Because it can be in Siddha or Saga Day. There's a lot of things have to be determined here. No response. I guess they're not there online or something.
She sent Krishnanushalanam section.
27.
27, page
27.
What?
27.
27. Okay, that makes it a little easier. 27. 27 is nothing. I don't know, it's just a different book. I can't answer
The
it.
publishers are different, the page numbers wouldn't necessarily line up.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can't read the whole book. I can't locate it. Anushilan.
Krishnanushalanam.
Well, it goes word for word. It goes one word. Anushilan. Tried to read the whole book to find out where the question is. What's that all about? I can't answer that question.
Swami Maharaj's commentary.
I got it in front of me. What do you think I'm looking at,
Yes,
Si?
I don't know, but she's.
No, maybe we can ask to take a photo. I will personally ask.
Okay, I see it. I got it. Fine. Why don't you just say page 31? What's the big surprise? Yeah, same book, page 31. Here is your question. Krishna Anushīlanam. Anushīlana means service for persons related to Krishna or service to Krishna directly. So the meaning of the word Krishna Anushīlanam in the verse Anyavidasya Shunyam Jnana Karmani Navritam Anukuyena Krishna Anushīlanam Bhakti Uttama. So what is Uttama Bhakti? Uttama Bhakti has all these characteristics, which means it's favorable, pleasing and favorable to Guru and Krishna. So taking shelter of Guru's feet may be included in Bhakti. At the stage of Bhava, Sthāyi Bhava and Vyabhachari Bhavas may be expressed in relation to Guru within this definition of Bhakti. So the question is asked, what does this mean? So I haven't heard any discussion on this point, but my understanding of this, that Bhava Bhakti, the love of Bhava Bhakti, if the disciple says, if one is in love of Bhava Bhakti, he may be experiencing symptoms of Bhava, which has Vivi Bhava, Anubhava, Satvik Bhava, Vyabhachari Bhavas, and Sthāyi Bhava, relation to Guru, within its definition of Bhakti. So 2 points it can be. It can be in relation to Guru and Siddharup. The Gurus in Siddharup as a mantra, and disciples in Bhava and Siddharup. And during meditation, the two mantras are experiencing different ecstasies while serving Radha and Krishna, hair standing and crying, and different symptoms, identifying, what do you call it? What's it? Bhavalas Rati. The different bhavas that Radharani is experiencing, Vyabhachari bhavas that Radharani is experiencing. The disciple level of bhava will experience them also, and the Guru will also share those feelings because the Guru is the level of bhava. If the disciples of bhava, if he's going to experience symptoms of bhava in relation to Guru, the Guru must also be the level of bhava. So generally at that point, someone will be highly realized, both the Guru and the disciple be highly realized and fixed in the meditation on the Nitya Radha and Krishna. I don't believe it has a relationship to sadhakaru. I haven't heard a description of this verse or read any description of this concept from my Guru or any Acharya anywhere about how a Bhava Bhakta experiences the 5 symptoms of Bhava in relation to Guru. I've never studied this, never heard about this. Have you ever heard anything about it? I never read in all my reading. I read a few books in my life. I haven't read this. It's a very interesting question you're asking, but I am not sufficiently learned or experienced to answer it. I can only say it seems to me it refers to Siddhaya, someone in Rag Marg, in Bhava Bhakti and Rag Marg, because Bhava Bhakti and Vaidhi Marg is different experience. Because, anyway, that's not another discussion. Jaya Radhe. Nice question, but, you know, how you experience the 5 bhavas, so the components of bhava are 5 different things. Because in other words, you're in Madhurati, which is amorous love. So it means you express amorous love with your Guru. You can take it that way. It says when you're Bhava Bhakti, when you're Sthāyi and Vyabhachari Bhavas, Sanchari Bhavas, can also be expressed with Krishna and with Guru. So to me that means on the Siddhaya level, Manasi Seva level. Gurus in Siddhaya as a mantri, and his disciples in Siddhaya as a mantri, and they're both absorbed in meditating on Leela and experiencing the Bhava Lasas of Radharani. That's why mantris are called Bhava Lasrati. They're Sthāyi Rati. it doesn't make sense that it's going to be inside a group. Interesting question. Because then you get into sadhya, bhav, and all kinds of things. So then it's not what we're generally following. At least me. We're not following that line. Sadhya kirtan. We're good kirtans. But any other question? Any next question? Any frozen questions? Even if you're not cold, you just look at everybody in the audience, you feel cold. Everyone's like this. Everyone's like trying to keep whatever heat they can, keep it inside their body. You know. There's somebody want everything out, you know, short sleeves, everything out. And the head is covered, everyone's covered. So surviving, you know, blankets, sweaters. So we're like half naked, you know. Short sleeveless shirts, you know, shorts and whatever, you know. So I look out, I feel cold. We wrapped up. I got like ice dripping on my nose every second now. Yeah, we're not good.
Why Gopal has to go through various consciousness, various levels, planes?
Why not?
Because he has his Ishtadevata is Krishna, but his mantra is also Gopal mantra. Then why?
The question is on Gaudiya Vaisnava. There's two parts to that book. One part is Narayani's search who got the most mercy of Krishna. The other part is the space odyssey of Gopal Kumar. Why? And the question is asked, why he has to go to all these different planes of consciousness. It's to establish, this is a way of defining Krishna. The book is Bhagavatamrita. So the book has to follow, like a train has two tracks. It runs an old-fashioned train, not a monorail or metro. Old-fashioned train runs on two tracks. So the Bhagavatamrita is one track, and the parallel track is the Srimad Bhagavatam. So the same question we asked about the Srimad Bhagavatam. But the Srimad Bhagavatam, Gaudiya Swami is going through different planes of Earth's reality, Swarga reality, and Indraloka, and all different lokas he's going, and different levels and extents, different levels of consciousness, different levels of bhakti, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Gyana Mishra Bhakti, Brahma's Bhakti, Shiva's Bhakti, Mahajan's Bhakti, avatars and their devotees, Nrsimha and his devotees, Vishnu and his devotees, and Vara and his devotees, and demons, all these different planes. So the Srimad Bhagavatamrita has to, Gopal Kumar is doing the same thing as Sukadeva Goswami is doing. He's going to different experiences, different levels. He's not going anywhere. He's all the time sitting in Govardhan, chanting his Siksha mantra, having all these experiences. He's not going to Indraloka, he's not going to Tapaloka. He's having the experience of that, what is it like in Tapaloka? So that's Jnana Yoga, that's Ashtanga Yoga, and that's the destination of different yogas, different methods of self-realization. So Gopal Kumar's path is showing all these are different paths of realizing God and different aspects of God, but this is not my ball, this is not my game, this is not my thing. My thing is Govinda, Gopal, and Vrindavan. So he's going through to show everything that's not Vrindavan, everything that's not Gopal. The Tapaloka stage is not Vrindavan, not Gopal. Shivaloka is not Govinda, not Gopal. And Vaikuntha and Lakshminarayan, he was in Vaikuntha with Lakshminarayan. That's not Gopal, that's not Vrindavan. But every time he went to all those places, he said, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this Scott, I'm not happy with this place. So that's to show that the topmost place of the Bhagavatam talks about Hari Katha and Indra Loka and all kinds of different lokas, Tapaloka, all different lokas. Whole Blue Mandal is described there. But it finally concludes Brajadam, Goloka, Gokul, Nandagram, Barsana, Radha and Krishna and Gopis. This is the topmost thing. The Gopakumar's conclusion is second Raj, but the Bhagavatam's conclusion is the Madhurya Raj. Gopis, Radharani. So that's the point. But some people think he went there, he passed millions of births, he died, he took birth as Brahma, he became Brahma, he became Shiva. That's not just like a dream. He didn't go anywhere, he didn't die, he didn't become, I was in the logo, I was there. He was there like a movie. You see a movie, you identify with the hero. You're not the hero, the movie's not real. It's fake. So it's all going on in his head. Whole movie, whole space odyssey was going on in Govardhan. Sitting in one place, chanting Gopal mantra. Oh, now I'm in Tapaloka. Now I'm a big yogi. Everyone's saying, you know, everything's in your mind. Realize everything in your mind. There's no value to having senses and seeing Gopal. See Gopal in your mind, be happy. He said, shut up, get out of here. So the experience of Gopakumar is all in its consciousness experience. And you experience all levels of consciousness. But generally, most people have the idea he lived a million years. He only lived 80 years. He lived 500 years ago. He lived 89 years old. 100 years, 90 years. But he was a Brahmin in South India. He was Brahmin in South India. He was a king here, a king there. He had a forearm by Kundavasi. He wasn't happy there. This is all just describing his experience in his mind. He didn't become, he didn't go there. This is my Guru taught me. So it's to teach us that the topmost thing is Vrindavan. And the topmost experience is the personal experience of Krishna in Sakyaraj. So that's basically Bhagavatam. Because he couldn't, so some people say, why didn't Sanatana Goswami write about Madhurya Ras? Because a girl can, because in 500 years ago, Indian culture, girls don't put a backpack on and hitchhike through Europe. We get on a bicycle and ride around the world. No. So he couldn't take an archetypal girl 500 years ago and send her to Tapaloka. What she got to do at Tapaloka is all brahmacharis there. She's going to be all out of place. They burn her up with her tapa bomb, you know. Hey, what are you doing? She wouldn't be able to experience any, get any lessons. The yogis on top of Loka gave a lot of teaching to try to turn him into a meditative yogi. He said, no thanks, Jack. I don't want to see Gopal. I want to see him in person. I want to jump on his shoulders and carry him on his shoulders, wrestle, fall on the ground, race him and fall on the ground. Which he told him he did. Training is there, you see. They embrace him, fall on the ground. Who's this guy? He's falling on the ground, Gopal rolling around like Mushtik and Chandra. So, because some of you ask, why didn't Sanatana Goswami? Because the topmost thing is Madhurya Ras, Radha Krishna worship. Why is he pushing second Ras? Because I asked my Guru the same question, he told me this answer. He said you had to play this role of being a king and being a yogi and all this, you have to be a man. So he picked a boy, Gopakumar. Some people say, it's chauvinistic. It's not chauvinistic, it's realistic. But Sanatana Goswami, he's not a propagator of secular Ras. He's a mantri himself, Lavanga mantri. We wrote commentaries on 10th canto also. It's called Brihad Vaishnava Toshini. And Jiva Goswami wrote Lagu Vaishnava. Light, Lagu means light. Lagima city. Float like a cotton swab. Float cotton. Any more questions? Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.